As I walked outside, ready to start my day, I noticed the designated pathway was also accessible to cars. I saw a girl walking down the street talking to some friends. A car was coming up behind her. I had a horrible daydream that she was hit by the car. Fortunately, the car stopped before he hit her. I realized how unsafe it was to not have designated sidewalk and streets to keep pedestrians safe. I decided it would be a good idea to ride my bike into town for some coffee. Outside my dorm, a bike rack was available to students to store their bikes. I don't have a bike. However, Skidmore provides a service for students to rent out bikes. I wanted to check out a bike, and I checked out a bike and rode into town. There was a bike station in town that I was able to return the bike to. The bike program provided me a quick, easy, and active transportation method that was accessible to the community, which was great.
After I'd used my publicly available, healthy transportation, I started pedaling toward the coffee shop. I was really excited for my coffee, but my excitement turned to some pretty extreme disappointment when I found that the road in front of me had no street lamps, and no sidewalk, and no bike lane. I dodged cars in a frenzy until I arrived at Blue Bottle Coffee, one of my favorite coffee shops. In the coffee shop, I was vindicated to see that there was a publicly posted notification of health inspection. It was really great because it provided clear instructions on how to access the health history of the establishment. It's pretty neat because it literally serves to create a standard of cleanliness in which establishments must adhere in order to serve the public. Also, mandatory public posting of health notices creates a greater level of trust and comfort between the public and establishments, and may also increase incentives for companies to keep a cleaner, healthier workplace in order to attract customers. On my way out, I noticed that there was no handicap accessible entrance or exit to the coffee shop, and a poor old woman had to be forcibly carried down the steps.
On my way home, I decided to take public transportation in the form of a subway. I was happy to see that all of the handrails were made of stainless steel, an alloy that does not allow for transmission of common bacteria. As I exited the subway tunnels, I saw that each step was painted with a number of calories that I would burn in order to get up a set of stairs. This was a great incentive to take the stairs. As I arrived on campus, the first thing I saw were the no smoking signs posted all around. Strangely enough, someone had used one to stub out their cigarettes, kind of invalidating the sign. I decided to go to the library to finish reading my book. On the way in, I decided to make use of the water fountain / water refill station. It provided me with clean water and protected me from waterborne pathogens while also saving me the use of a new water bottle.
After watching a girl recycle her water bottle, I decided to also go over the trash and recycling receptacle. I recycled my Starbucks cup in my plastic salad container, which I have thrown out in the past. Having the option to recycle reduces waste and garbage that would otherwise end up in a landfill. Greater availability of recycling receptacles and trash cans promotes cleaner streets, leading to greater walkability. Reduce, reuse, recycle, 3 words you should live by. It helps by lowering our harmful footprint on the environment. Composting allows for sustainable recycling of food waste, and the stainless steel containers makes an entire apparatus more sanitary. After my snack, I decided to go for a walk to the Liz Christie Community Garden, the oldest in New York City. I always see my neighbors. A park is a good way to bring the community together.
During my appointment at the clinic, I noticed something strange. Even though one of the elevators was out of order, people continued to wait for the other one instead of taking the stairs. I went for my annual flu shot to protect myself from the seasonal ailment. When my appointment ended, I grabbed some condoms, then on my way out of the clinic, I saw they were holding a blood drive and decided to join the other people waiting to donate. After donating blood, I made my way to a handicap-accessible church, then walked across a bridge with ample room for pedestrians and cyclists. I noticed a wind turbine was put up, happy to see that they were implementing ways to produce energy that keeps our air clean.
On my way home, I needed to stop to use the restroom. The first place I saw was a library with public restrooms in it. When I arrived at the library, I noticed that there was a lift which enabled handicapped people to access the library. In the library, I noticed a sign on the elevator door saying to take the stairs, which I did. The bathroom was very clean and provided a soap dispenser and a sign insisting that all employees must wash their hands. Upon exiting, a bus stop was close and convenient for me to take safely home. Once it got dark, the bus passed through some towns without streetlights, which made me realize how thankful I am that my campus is lit on all the pathways I take, making me feel more safe and comfortable at Skidmore.
What a great day!